In the state of Hogzilla, the most famous is the male wild boar named Hogzilla, which was brought down in the state of Georgia in 2004. It was estimated to weigh 1,500 pounds and be 9 feet long. With such a huge weight, what measures do American farmers use to deal with wild boars? Are you curious about how they deal with this giant wild boar? During the 1900s, Russian wild boars were brought to the United States for sport hunting and crossbred with escaped domestic boars. According to a USDA report, by the end of 2022, about 9 million wild boars are expected to live in the United States. They can reproduce quickly and adapt well to diverse environments, expanding their territory to 35 states across the country and causing serious problems for farmers and communities. They pose a major challenge to environmental and agricultural management, highlighting the need to develop effective management measures to control wild boar populations and reduce negative impacts on the environment and local economies. Farmers in states like Texas are facing a major challenge in finding solutions to losses caused by feral hog intrusion into agriculture. They often destroy farms, especially after harvest. Their uncontrolled invasion can cause great damage to farmers, affecting infrastructure and investment in farming. This problem also affects food supplies and threatens the sustainability of local ecosystems. It becomes difficult for American farmers to deal with wild boars when faced with giant wild boars. Do you believe that there is a 100-pound wild boar in the United States? The razorback wild boar is descended from the European wild boar and is the most common wild boar species in the U.S., which can reach an average size of 150 to 200 pounds for males and 100 to 150 pounds for females. However, some special individuals can grow exceedingly, weighing more than 1,000 pounds. Habitats in many areas of the United States provide abundant food sources and few predators, allowing wild boars to grow enormously. However, some studies show that wild boars can grow to large sizes due to the influence of factors such as hormones, disease, or genetic variation. Giant wild boars are large, ferocious, and have formidable strength, making hunting or controlling them more dangerous and difficult. Even threatens human safety. Giant wild boars cause billions of dollars in damage each year to the American people. According to estimates by the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, damage caused by wild boars amounts to $2.5 billion USD each year. Farmers use corn spread on the ground, placed in traps, or mixed with other foods to increase attractiveness. Traps should be placed in areas where wild boars frequent, such as near food sources, water sources, or trails. This trap catches 10 to 12 large and small boars at a time. Trapping wild boars must comply with legal regulations to ensure responsible practice. All trappers must follow these regulations, including obtaining appropriate permits and adhering to seasonal and regional restrictions. When boars become trapped, it is important to know how to handle them safely and humanely using humane methods. The second effective method used by farmers is hunting wild boar with bows and arrows, which has become an enjoyable activity in the United States, but requires strict compliance with regulations and permits. In many states in the U.S., people who want to participate in wild boar hunting season must have a permit from environmental management agencies. This helps ensure that hunting takes place according to regulations and does not harm wild boar populations. Wild boar hunting season in the U.S. usually takes place from October to January, depending on the geographical region and regulations of each state. During this time, hunters equip their bows, arrows, and necessary equipment, preparing for the hunt that awaits. Hunters often use modern compound bows with high traction and good accuracy to help increase the ability to kill wild boars with one arrow. Use bows and arrows to take down wild boars, which are usually small wild boars. But hunting wild boars with a bow and arrow will kill fewer wild boars. The number of wild boars that can be taken down in one hunt can range from 1 to 3, depending on the above factors. When hunting wild boar, arrow selection becomes important. In the United States, regulations often limit the number of arrows a hunter can use daily. These arrows are meticulously crafted to fly straight to their prey, providing effective effects. Hunters can choose from a variety of arrow types, including carbon, aluminum, or composite materials. With a limited number of arrows, hunters must hone their skills to increase their chances of success. Rely on patience and keen observation to stalk your prey. Each hunt requires careful consideration of factors such as distance, wind direction, and wild boar behavior. Environmental conservation and maintaining ecological balance. Balancing the recreational aspect of hunting with environmental protection is a concurrent challenge, and the government needs to review policies. Management measures to ensure that wild boar hunting activities do not unduly impact the ecosystem and nature. In particular, an important thing in protecting animal welfare is that hunting of baby wild boars or pregnant boars is not allowed. This requires you to know about wild boars. The last thing you may not know is that camouflage and hiding will help you hunt a giant wild boar. Do you know what is the safest distance a hunter should keep from a wild boar? A safe distance to hide wild boars is 50 to 100 yards. Please keep yourself safe. If you support farmers' method of dealing with wild boars by hunting with bows and arrows, please comment number 1 below. If you disagree, please leave a comment with 0. Thank you for watching the entire video. Like and click the subscribe button to watch our next videos about harmful invasive species.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.